You're looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. One Mac 11, you can boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. But pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I stole. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a motherfucking gangster, silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to decide my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. Nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? Nigga, and we hate poor. Wanna kill us dead in the street for sure. Nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you can live in the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, petting on the Rico, digging in my pocket, and I profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of the Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I see you. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chat, I trust it back for y'all. I rap, I'm black on track, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I'm right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. Nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? Nigga, and we hate poor. Wanna kill us dead in the street for sure. Nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high. I cross my heart. Love me is my plea. Too afraid of my changes. I'm alright in your favor. Dark nights in my prayers.
Hey cousins, what's up y'all? Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. What's up? Please get in here and get comfortable. Relax. We got some stuff to talk about. I know it's a little bit earlier in the day. Wanted to try something a little different. Shout out to everybody who's currently at work and listening in. Make that money. Don't let it make you. Okay. And shout out to the cousins who's just sitting here chilling. Appreciate y'all pulling up as always and supporting. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and smash that like button. Smash that like button. If you don't do anything for me today, do that and smash the like button. It costs you absolutely nothing. So smash that like button. I would appreciate that. Also share the video and hype it up. Again, today I wanted to come and talk to y'all real quick about some topics that has been going on since yesterday. There's the Drake MAGA situation. We've briefly spoken on that on the channel in one of our, kickback sessions. So I wanted to talk about that because that seems to be getting a lot more attention over the last couple days. Also wanted to talk about the BET Awards that is going to be in June. They dropped their nominations for the BET Awards. So I wanted to go over those and gauge who y'all have winning in certain categories. And as well, a new narrative have unlocked. It seems like they just keep pulling them out of hat. There's a new narrative that has just dropped, and it is that Kendrick Lamar has not put any female rappers from Los Angeles specifically on. There's talks about him not having any female rappers on GNX, that he does not care for female rappers, especially in the greater Los Angeles area. So we're going to talk about that. And then there's also some other stuff that I wanted to get into as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today. Again, do me a favor, smash the like button. Let's get into our roll call for a second. Hold on. You know, I gotta show some love to my cousins who take the time to come in here and pull up. So shout out to the cousins. Shout out to the malls as well, holding it down, being in here early. I know some of y'all probably at work, so appreciate y'all. Still trying to come in and do your assistance where it's needed. Thank you. So yeah, shout out to my mom. Shout out to Kwani. I see Kwani in the building. I think I saw Unapologetic up in here. Hold on, let me see. Jen in the building. What's going on, Jen? Appreciate you pulling up. So yeah, shout out to my mods. But Jordan in the building. What's up, Jordan? Nicolette in the building. King Q in the building. What's up? Anthony Nelson in here. Soleil in here. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Goldie Freeman. What's up? What's going on? Stephanie in the building. What's up, cousin? Hey, LC. What's going on? FN. What's up? Easy in the building. What's up, cousin? Hey, Lex. What's going on? Demetrius in here. Lisa. Hey, Lisa girl. Carrington in the building. Barbados always represented. Pretty Mimi. Hey, girly. What's up? What's up? Joyce in the building. What's up? Jacquees in the building. What's going on? Who else? Stoopside in the building. What's up, Stoopside? Stacy here. What's going on? Regal in the building. What's going on, girly? TT. Hey, TT. Rejuice. What's up? What's up? Keish. Hey, fam. What's up? Shout out to the cousin Tweezo. Pulling up. Showing love. Appreciate you. King Kel. What's up? Yeah. Cubby Bear. What's going on? Daniel in the building. What's up? DWL. Hey, I'm back. What's up? PD in the building. Hey. Alicia. What's going on? So yeah, y'all, let's get into this. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. First I wanted to start off with Lupe fiasco. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco, but have y'all seen this video of Lupe Fiasco? So apparently Lupe Fiasco he had a show. Okay, let's say he had a show. And he was performing his, I guess, greatest hits. Is he considered a greatest hits artist now? But he was performing some of his old records, Kick Push 2, from his Food and Liquor album, and he forgot the lyrics to some of the words that he was singing, and then he just kind of went into this rant. Now, you could say the rant, he was being sarcastic, but honestly, I think there's a little bit of truth in everything, especially when it pertains to Lupe, because it seems like Lupe has always had this feeling that he got the short end of the stick when it came to his career and how it was handled. So let's play this real quick And I want to get y'all's opinion on Lupe and him jokingly, not jokingly, kind of blaming his fans for his career not being where it is that he wants it to be.
Look at what we did. Came a long way from dirty ghetto. I forgot the words.
And I'm gonna skip through some of this music because y'all know the deal, copyright. I ain't trying to get my video taken down, so.
Okay, I remember. Run it back. Yeah. I was so secure and sure. I slipped up in the last minute, you know what I'm saying? But it's still loud. We still gonna rap. We gonna rap. Jack down, you wanna make some noise one time? We can go with it. And the low tell me what's past the pushers who couldn't understand. So we can't push. Over his shoulders, he's push. Over his shoulders, he's what never done. See, his girl was a white girl. I forgot the second verse too. Hold on. That's why I'm glad this was a bonus track on the album. The album's meant to be over at Emperor Soundtrack. It was supposed to be done. It's like, let's put some more records on here because you dirty bastards who downloaded the album illegally. You fucked it all up, man. We supposed to be in stadiums right now, but you fucked it up because you were 12, right? And you were on LimeWire and you thought you was cute and you didn't have any money. So he was like, let me just download this nigga's album and just fuck his whole career up in ways that we can't even understand, right? So now, you get upset with me because I'm forgetting second verses of songs that shouldn't even fucking exist in venues that we shouldn't even be in. We should be at like the King's Arena or some shit like that. Yes, I blame you. At Aces and Spades, here in Sacktown, fucking around. Because you were 11 and you couldn't contain yourself. And you just had to have your dirty little hands all over that album. That's fucked up, man, but you know what? It's okay. It's all right. We good. We cool. You know, I love you. And you love me, and that's fine. We gon' rock, we gon' ride, we gon' play, we gon' shine, we gon' rock one time. So what I would like to do is rewind time. I would like to rewind time and go back to a time before food and liquor existed.
So, that's the video. That's the video of Lupe going off on his fans, essentially. And shout out to the cousin Cubby Bear for the $2 donation. What we call those, a $2 holla. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for your support. It is appreciated. So yeah, y'all, this is Lupe going off on his fans essentially because he feels as though young kids 12, 11 years old all downloaded his music illegally, and he feels as though it took away from the certifications, I guess you can say, for the album, for the singles. And while I understand what he is saying, I personally, I've always said like the LimeWire era, the CD era, definitely took away from a lot of artists getting publications or certifications faster than what it is that they got. Like we have some certain songs from like 1999 and they're just finally getting platinum certifications, and it's like those are very popular songs, so those songs should have been certified. So I get what he's saying. And again, this could just be him joking, but there's always a little bit of truth in the joke. And Lupe has been very vocal in about how he feels as though his career, the trajectory of his career didn't go the way that he wanted it to go. And I just feel like, yes, the LimeWire CD era was a thing. However, you've had many more opportunities after that to still be successful. If it didn't pan out, it's because it just wasn't meant for you to pan out and be in stadiums. I like how he said stadiums. I see a lot of rappers now. They want to attempt to do stadiums. They feel as though they should be in stadiums, but it's like, no, y'all are not stadium artists. You would have never been a stadium artist, even if LimeWire and burning CDs and all of that shit didn't exist. This just seems like another day at the office for Lupe, putting the responsibility of his success into everybody else's hands at this point. That's what it seems like. Now, funny again, he said mention stadium, so automatically a lot of the people in the comment section automatically brought up Dot, of course, because Lupe has been very weird towards Kendrick over the last couple of years. It feels like Lupe believes Kendrick's career should have been his, but it's like, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. And there's something that Kendrick Lamar has that Lupe just will never have, and he has never had it. So I don't know, Lupe. I wish all artists the best, but what's for you is for you. After Food and Liquor, you went on to do more things. If those things didn't take off, is it LimeWire and burning CDs fault as well? No, I don't think so. Shout out to the cousin. Appreciate you for the $2 holla. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you. And also thank you for holding down the chat as well. So yeah, Lupe out here tripping again, Domer. Lupe out here tripping again. Lupe gotta stop rapping all the names of slave ships if he wants to perform in a stadium. Didn't you say yesterday he'd be rapping about slave ships and dolphins and shit like that? Like, I don't like, there's a demographic for that, right? There's people out there that love Lupe for that outlandish shit. But then again, Lupe, don't nobody want to hear that shit in no fucking stadium. Nobody wants to hear that in a stadium. So I don't know. Is there a tweet, a post, a video? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you referring to? Bro trying to hijack the stream. Dot always gotta open the doors. Yeah. Real true jealousy he has for Kendrick. Sound like a diary entry, not something I pay a ticket entry. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at all. Like, nigga, rap your music. You knew you had a show. Rap that shit. You should have been practicing before we got here. Okay? Shit, I don't know. Nobody wants to be Yeah, I'm still not over that AI shit. I'm still not over that AI shit. That shit is weird. But yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about Lupe for a second and just get y'all opinion on that. Good luck to you, Lupe. I don't know. Maybe one day he'll get in somebody's stadium. I would love that for Lupe, I guess. Next up, what else side quests we got going on? Oh, y'all, Latto finally revealed that 21 Savage is in fact her baby daddy. Clap it up for Latto, finally revealing her baby daddy, as if we didn't know that Married Man was her baby daddy. Shout out to Latto. She's going to be a mommy for the first time. She also revealed some behind the scenes of her in the studio working on her music. As you know, a couple days ago, she said that this is going to be her retirement album. And yeah, I guess she's gonna now focus on having her baby and being a mommy to her baby, which I think is a beautiful thing, you know. Especially in those first couple years, you want to make sure your child, your newborn, gets all the attention in the world that it deserves. The baby deserves to be with their mom instead of their mom only spending like the first couple months with them and then going back to work. So shout out to Latto. Shout out to Latto for hanging up the microphone and deciding this is gonna be it for her. Allegedly. um so yeah, 21 Savage was featured in the baby shower video. And yeah, I didn't see his wife there. I didn't see his other children there. But hey, he showed up for his new child. So that's good. That's good. That's good. A man should always be there for their child, even if they stepped out on their wife and had another baby. You don't abandon that child, you know? You be there for that child. Somebody tell Tay actions speak louder than words. Mr. Cease and Desist ain't sent them a cease and desist yet. So yeah, that's I just want to know. I can't get you out of my head. Oh, I'm wondering who the fuck Tay is, and y'all talking about somebody in the comment section. I had no idea what the fuck y'all were talking about. But I was confused. But shout out to Tay, I guess. Congratulations to her. Wishing her a safe delivery and happy mother. Her having a baby with 21 is a choice. It's definitely a choice. Like, I don't judge the girls. Shit happens, right? I guess. But choosing to be a nigga's give a nigga his fourth child and you be his third baby mom is a choice. Especially Latto, who always talked about, oh, she can count on one hand how many niggas fucked her, how she don't give her coochie up and all of this shit. And then the one nigga you do decide to give your coochie to, the nigga got 3 kids already and 2 baby mamas already. Very interesting. Very interesting. But again, I'm not here to judge nobody. She got to live her own life. It's her life. And her baby will be fine. Her baby will be good. But choosing a married nigga who got 2 baby moms already and 3 kids already is crazy. It's very, very crazy. But yeah, good luck to Latto. And we'll see if she actually decides to retire. I think this is just a thing that has to do with RCA, because RCA hasn't been giving the girl any type of budget and they're pretty much tired of her ass. So we will see. Shout out to baby Keem. He was on Narduwar the other day. I think that was a pretty cool video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was very informative. I think he found some videos, actually a news clipping of his auntie, Connie, that Keem introduced us to. Narwa found a random clipping from a news article in Los Angeles that pretty much shocked him. Also, shout out to YG, who just celebrated his daughter's 11th birthday and her graduation. I think that's pretty awesome that Black fathers, of course, are in their child's life, supporting their child and being there for them. So that's amazing. Need to see more of that. Also, today is the 3-year anniversary of America Has a Problem, featuring Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce. A very underrated song, in my opinion. I think that song should have gotten a lot more love. America Has a Problem. I think the song should have gotten a lot more love, but whatever. This was like a introduction to those who had no clue what the fuck was going on, where Kendrick first called out Universal about their their bullshit that's going on behind the scenes. A very classic verse. Very, very classic verse. Oh, I still need to check that out. I love both Keem and Narduwar. Yeah, it was a good interview. It was a very good interview. Amen. Shout out to the fathers, especially us single fathers. Amen. Shout out to the fathers. That's a fact. What? I'm not even gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that out loud. So let's get to the BET Award nominations. Let's get to that. The BET Award nominations are in, and I can't even lie, y'all. These nominations are really, really tough this year. I can't even front. So there's the nomination for, let's do the nomination for Best Female Hip Hop. Now, put your selection in the comment section for me. Let me know who you think should win. So the nominations for Best Female Hip Hop Artist at the BET Awards this year is going to be Cardi B, Coi Leray, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Latto, Megan Thee Stallion, Mana Leo, and YK Niece. I think that's her name. This is definitely a tough category. But I personally think this award is going to go to Cardi B. I would, of course, vote for Doechii, but I think Cardi B got this shit in the bag. Cardi B got this shit in the bag because Cardi B had a phenomenal year. She released her album last year, 2025 in September, and she's been essentially on a roll. She got a #1 album. The album is still on the charts to this day. She did her, her meet and greets was very popular. The album sold very well. She then went on her tour that was very successful. Is currently the highest, on its way to being the highest grossing female rap tour in history. So I definitely think this one is definitely for Cardi B to take home and win. Megan Thee Stallion, she's done a few things, but with like Lover Girl, but I don't think that's enough. Mana Leo, I'm a fan of hers. I liked her recent, was it a mixtape or an album? Either way, I like the project that she put out. I like the concept of the funeral. That was very creative and very different. You don't really see female rappers doing concepts. So I thought that was really dope. She's making a name for herself. I believe she's also got nominated for Best New Artist. So shout out to Mana Leo. She got 2 nominations. Best Female Hip Hop and Best New Artist. I think her label needs to do more marketing for her. She could be up there. She should be one of the top faces of female rap right now. So shout out to Mana Leo. And then Doechii has she released Girl Get Up, and that was a good song, but I don't think that's enough to be able to snag the win. She did win last year. She won Best Female Rap Artist, Best Female Hip Hop Artist last year, but I don't think she's gonna get it this year. This has Cardi B written all over it, 100%. Cardi B written all over it. So shout out to them. I'm definitely gonna go with Cardi B for them. For this, I want Doechii to win. I don't mind Cardi as well. She had a good run this year. She had a phenomenal run. Doechii didn't drop yet. Doechii dropped Girl Get Up as a single, but she hasn't dropped her album yet. Doechii is also nominated for, I think, another award. I think she's nominated for 4 awards, actually. But we're going to get to that. Next up, the nominees for Album of the Year, y'all. Album of the Year. Let me know who you have winning. So they have Album of the Year for the 2026 BET Awards. It is Am I the Drama, Cardi B. Don't Tap the Glass, Tyler the Creator. Everything is a Lot, Wale. Heart Sold Separately, Mariah the Scientist. Let God Sort 'Em Out, The Clips. Mutt Deluxe, Leon Thomas, The Fall Off, J. Cole, and The Romantic by Bruno Mars. So let me know who y'all picking. Let me know who y'all picking. Also, if you have not yet smashed the like button, please do so. I would greatly appreciate that if you smash the like button. Help your girl out. Thank you. Hold on. So who am I picking for album of the year? Let's see. Who am I gonna pick, y'all? Who am I gonna pick? I think personally, I would pick the Clips. Personally. But I low-key feel like Cardi B is gonna win. I think the Clips deserve to win. Because I personally feel like they could have won Best Rap Album at the Grammys if Kendrick wasn't in the category. Kendrick won Best Album last year for GNX, so that's why they're not listed in this category. It's not listed in this category this year. But me personally, I would have picked the Clips. But this is a tough category. I mean, Leon Thomas has a chance to win. Shout out to Wale for getting a nomination. I don't understand why. We're going to get to the rap category, but I don't understand why they nominated him for Album of the Year, but did not nominate him for Best Male Hip Hop Artist. That just does not make sense to me. But shout out to Wale for winning. Wale, if you're listening, if you do not win, please do not get upset. Okay, it's going to be okay. I just want to tell you that shit in advance. Okay. But I feel like this is either between the Clips or Cardi B, personally, in my opinion. Clips, but I also really like Cardi's album. Yeah, I love Cardi's album just as much as I love the Clips. Tyler, Like I Sort Him Out, should win. Yeah, y'all, 200 and some people watching, but only 147 likes. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. It be some of y'all in here just ease watching, trying to be nosy. If you want to be nosy, still like the video with y'all nosy asses, okay? So, I said that the Clips is who I choose, but I said maybe Cardi would win. Wale about to be salty soon. I love Wale, but his Nigerian side gets the best of him sometimes. Wale just want to be accepted, y'all. He just want to be accepted. He can't help himself. Yeah. It be a lot of those. They be a lot of those. They be in this bitch lurking for no reason. So yeah, that's the category for Album of the Year. They have The Fall Off in here. Notice nobody mentioned them. But shout out to J. Cole. He got a nomination. That's all that matters, right? The nominee for Video of the Year at the 2026 BET Awards. Why is, I guess, what is that, Megan Thee Stallion? Is that what you're asking? Why is Megan Thee Stallion nominated? Why wouldn't she be nominated? She put out a song. She put out Lover Girl, which did pretty well on Billboard. Nominations for Video of the Year is 100 by Ella Mai, Anxiety by Doechii, Burning Blue, by Mariah the Scientist, Chanel by Tyler, Escape Room, a short film by Tiana Taylor, Folded by Kehlani, Let 'Em Know by T.I., Luther by Kendrick Lamar, and SZA. So yeah, I have not personally seen Ella Mai's music video. I have not seen it. Burning Blue is not worthy of video of the year in my opinion. Chanel by Tyla. I think I've seen it, like 30 seconds of it though. Escape Room by Tiana Taylor. I've seen that. It's very creative music video, but I personally did not like it. Folded by Kaylani. I hate that music video. It does not match the song. It's a terrible music video. Let 'Em Know by T.I. is a cool music video, but it's just him literally riding around the city. Like, no. Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. To me, the two best music videos in this category are Luther and Anxiety by Doechii, personally. Doechii won video of the year or best music video at the Grammys last year. So I think that might help play into her favor. But if I was to make a pick, it would be between Anxiety and Luther, personally, in my opinion. So yeah. How is Clips not up there? Which video would you have nominated for best video? If you're referring to this category, which video would you nominate it? Luther. I was asking why Mariah the Scientist, not Megan, was nominated. Mariah the Scientist. Mariah the Scientist, although there's a lot of people who aren't necessarily fans of hers, I mean, she did make a little bit of noise. She felt personally that she was snubbed at the Grammys. She thought for whatever reason she would get a Best New Artist nomination, and I can understand why, because the song "Burning Blue" was popular, but it didn't trans over to a different demographic. So, but yeah, Mariah the Scientist is nominated. Burning blue, burning blue. Escape Room video clears them all. Elite Leo, shout out to the cousin, but I disagree. Luther or Escape Room, So Be It. That was a good video. To be honest, I think the location of So Be It is what makes the video good. Yeah. But Doechii has a great video. Yeah, I love the looping and how creative it is. Very different. But yeah, that's for video of the year. I'm gonna go with either Anxiety or Luther. Would not shock me if Tiana Taylor's video did win though. The nominees for Best Male R&B Pop Artist at the 2026 BET Awards, y'all. So we got Brent Faiyaz, Bruno Mars, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, Durand, Giveon, Leon Thomas, October London, Usher. Maybe I'm out the loop. I'm not familiar with October London, but shout out to him. If I had to pick a winner, personally, I am going with Durand. But I can see Leon Thomas also winning this award, definitely. I just find it so funny when they be throwing Bruno Mars into the best male R&B and pop artist category. I mean, I get it because he's a pop artist, but the R&B is just so funny to me because I just see Bruno Mars as a pop artist. I don't see him as a R&B artist, personally. Even though he be having, some soul here and there. But damn. Cousin said anybody but Chris. God damn. But yeah, Durand got my vote. Durand definitely got my vote. Or Leon Thomas for the win. Y'all are crazy. October London is Snoop's artist, if I'm not mistaken. That's probably why I haven't heard it. That's probably why. Maybe I'll look him up. October London sounds a bit Marvin Gaye. I love Marvin and his voice is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have to look him up. What's a song, a popular song by October London? Let me know. I'm gonna have to look him up. He's smooth. Okay. Bruno Mars is pop or R&B. He's everywhere. Mars is straight up commercial pop. Yeah. Everybody hates Chris. Snoop artist Chop. Oh man, it's called Touch on You. Okay. October London and Snoop got a fire song called One Touch Away. Okay. He sounds like Marvin Gaye. Okay. If you're in the Discord, put one of his videos in the new music section so I can go to it later. If you're in the Discord. Next up, what we got next up? Next up, we got the nominees for Best Female R&B / Pop Artist at the BET Awards. Who y'all picking? Ari Lennox, Coco Jones, Ella Mai, Jill Scott, Kehlani, Mariah the Scientist, Olivia Dean, SZA, and Tems. Who we rocking with? As we know, Kehlani has been smashing shit with Folded. She just released her album. She came off, I think, like 2 wins at the Grammys. Ari Lennox also just put out a new album. I think it was called Vacancy, I believe. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Jill Scott also coming off of a new album. Her comeback after a little while. So shout out to Jilly from Philly. Mariah the Scientist also nominated. Burning Blue was everywhere. And Solana Imani Rose, shout out to SZA. She is also nominated. I'm gonna assume she's nominated off of Luther, because I don't recall SZA putting out any new music for a little while. How I would like Jill Scott to win, because she just makes me feel cuddly and warm inside whenever I see her. Like, she just makes me feel happy. She's like an auntie that I've never known. But so that's the pick I would like to win, just because I like her. But I think this award is likely gonna go to Kehlani. This award is gonna go to Kehlani because of how good Folded, how successful Folded has been, and the most recent album. SZA, she's a force, of course, but she hasn't done anything new to be able to get a win, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna roll with Kehlani for this one. SZA don't like being conspired R&B, so I'm gonna give it to Kehlani or Jill Scott. What do you mean she don't like? What does that mean? Shout out to the cousin Chip for the $10. Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. Speaking of Chris Brown, after this summer, I better not hear anyone compare him to MJ. Listen, they have nipped that shit in the bud quickly. You know, there's still going to be some people who are going to, you know, they just want to be oddballs and shit just for the sake of being a fucking oddball. But real people understand that this man is nowhere and has never been close to Michael Jackson. Olivia Dean had a great year with her coffee shop music. Listen, Grammys coming around. If they give me a ballot, Olivia Dean is winning Album of the Year if I had any say so. I like the coffee shop music, okay? So shout out to Olivia Dean. So I don't know why it skipped my mind that she's in this category. I guess I'm just going off of the picture. But will BET give Olivia Dean the award? She just won Best New Artist at the Grammys, but I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they did give Sam Smith Best New Artist over Fetty Wap that one year. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Kehlani. I think I'm gonna stick with Kehlani as my winner. I don't know. I don't know. Exactly, Kayla. Shout out to Olivia Dean. I like her music. MJ comparison need to stop immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kehlani. I'm going to go with Kehlani. They could put on the clothes or whatever, but they never be Michael Jackson. Okay, period. Period. People talking about he's the closest we have to Michael Jackson. No, the fuck he's not. Beyonce literally fucking exists. Like, y'all are gonna stop being disrespectful to her. Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson, and he is gonna be the only person ever to be fucking Michael Jackson. But if we ever had to compare someone to Michael Jackson, it is Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. Like, please stop the bullshit. Christopher Maurice Brown will never ever in his life be close to Michael Jackson. Bitch, he's not even Bobby Brown. So stop it. Stop it. I've had enough. I have had enough with the bullshit. Okay? Facts. BET been compromised. Surprised they don't have Jack Harlow cosplaying as there. You know, that's a good point. That is a good point. Jack Harlow did not get any nominations. I am surprised. But maybe he'll get some. He'll maybe get some next year. Who knows? Okay, what's next? What's next? Who do we got next? Oh, the nominations for Best Actor at the 2026 BET Awards. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aldis Hodge, sorry if I butchered that name. Anthony Mackie with his fucking suspicious ass smirk. Coleman Domingo, I want to be his ass, Joe Jackson. Damson Idris, Delroy Lindo, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, Sterling K. Brown. Okay, we know Michael B. Jordan's gonna win. That's definitely Michael B. Jordan's win. I would love Delroy to get some recognition. I hate that he got snubbed all award season at the Oscars and shit like that. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan got this in a bag. That's definitely his trophy to take home. Michael B. Jordan, he did his thing on Sitters. Michael B. Jordan was in 2 very successful movies, exactly. A lot of talent here. A lot of generational talent. MJB, hands down. Definitely. Hey, T-Style, what's going on, cousin? My personal pick is Sterling. Shout out to Regal with a different pick. Michael B. Jordan, Stephanie. Fact Center, still a great watch. Shout out to Stoopside. Wallace got it. Wallace got it. HHSB crew up in here. What's up? Cousin? I don't. Maybe I skipped over this comment. But shout out to the cousin. When I see Anthony Mackie, I immediately think of the smirk meme. I immediately think of him playing Tupac. I hate him for his portrayal of Tupac. Like, it was terrible in that Notorious movie. It was so bad. I hated it. I hated it so much. Girl, Denzel is not even nominated. What you talking about? What's up, everybody? I'm Tupac. Nigga, get the fuck out the camera. Get the fuck out the camera. That pissed me off. Oh God, cousins, if you're enjoying the stream, please do me a favor and smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate that so much. Shout out to the cousin, Butterfly Edge with the 5. Thanks for all the content, Monie. You are welcome, cousin. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Next up, though, y'all, what we got next up? Next up, we got the nominees for Best Actress at the 2026 BET Awards. We got Angela Bassett, the legend. Ayo. Chase Infinity, Coco Jones, Cynthia Erivo, Kiki Palmer, Quinta, Brunson, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor. Now, who we think taking this home? I think BET probably gonna give it to Tiana just for shits and giggles. I think Cynthia, outside of Angela Bassett, because that's the fucking legend. But I think outside of Cynthia Erivo, they're gonna give it to Tiana Taylor. So yeah, because that's just the thing to do these days. I definitely think they're gonna give it to Tiana just for it. Chase Infinity is definitely going to win. You think so, Mr. Towns? She was in one battle after another with Tiana and Regina Hall. Kiki Palmer, I think she was in one of those days alongside SZA. So BET Black Entertainment Television still repping Drake despite him using Nazi and white power imagery and aligning himself with MAGA, but they quick to leave out Kanye West. Yes, cousin. Yep. Chase, Tiana, Cynthia can move on. Damn, I didn't see any of these movies. I could see that. Kiki, Chase Infinity deserves it. Tiana shouldn't be there because her screen time was short. I think her screen time was like 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes. Angela, the queen, even I don't know how I feel about that narrative that just because your screen time is small, that you probably shouldn't qualify. I feel like though it should be based on how impactful the time that you spent on the screen was. Now I'm not saying that her performance was impactful. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying, like, in general, I don't think time should matter unless it's like 3 minutes. But it should be about how impactful you were on the screen during the time that you did get. But yeah, Tiana got a lot of buzz over the last year or whatever, TT, but wouldn't be upset if any of these queens win. Yeah, I think all these ladies, did their thing. Definitely. I think all these ladies did their thing. So yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them for sure. I really don't know how to call it in this category, honestly. If you haven't, please smash the like button for me. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, it's about the quality of the performance. Yeah, I don't think time should matter. It's just, did you execute your fucking job? Like the other person said, it's about impact. Yeah. Cynthia need to hop back over the pond and stay there. God damn, what Cynthia do? I know she got like a questionable history when it comes to Black Americans. Tiana Roll had a lot of impact. Draco Malfoy was in all the Harry Potter movies for like 10 minutes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as long as you execute it and when you showed up on that screen, you hit it. That should only be the only thing that matters. Marshala Ali is only in the first act of Blue Moon. Yeah. Isn't Cynthia the one that looked like she was draining Ariana Grande's soul out her body? They both look like their souls were being drained. I don't know what was going on over there on that set. But everybody looked drained and malnourished and shit. So I don't know what they had going on over there. Whatever it was, they need to get that shit together, okay? Next up, what we got next up? The nominees for the Best Male Hip Hop Artist at the 2026 BET Awards. The nominees are A$AP Rocky, Baby Keem, Big X The Plug, The Baby, Don Toliver, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and T.I. These are your nominations or your nominees. Who are we picking? Who are we picking? Who are we picking? Who are we picking? Not Dot, of course. Be fair. Be fair. Be fair. Don't just say give it to Kendrick. Just to say give it to Kendrick. Fuck everybody else. Just give it to Kendrick. I can't. Oh man, y'all are crazy. What's up, Sean Rose? How's your day going? Hope you're having a great day today. Give it to Kendrick or T.I., Kendrick, not Cole or Drake. Anybody but them two. Anybody but them two mulattoes. Not or Don Tolliver. Kendrick is my favorite artist, and I'll defend his right to be included in the list. But I'm going to give this to Baby Keem or J. Cole or T.I. Not bad picks. Lamar or Keem. Keem or Dot. One of the hillbillies. Period. Why not? Period. Kendrick. Do we really need to ask? Yes, y'all. We need to be objective over here. K-Dot, Mr. Morale, Kendrick Lamar, always and forever. Okay, Dot or Keem. Peaking Lang, fool. The way things are right now, anybody but Drake, Keem or Kendrick. Drake can go to court and cry. Baby Keem, honestly, gotta go with Dot, and I'm being fair. T.I. has the first gold record of this year. Great for a legacy artist. T.I. or Kendrick. Anybody but the pie-colored brother. What is wrong with y'all? I'm sorry, Monie. Kenny. Anybody but Ducklet Poppy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, chilling with y'all. Dot, but I wouldn't be mad if T.I. or Baby Keem won. Keem and Kendrick. Y'all are crazy. I can't. No J-Fold, no BBL jersey. They might give it to Drake out of sympathy. Once everyone been acting like he's a victim. I don't know. Why is Dot even nominated? Because he is on two very successful features, including he released a music video. So why the fuck can't he be nominated? Like, y'all just be saying shit. What has J. Cole done to be a part of this lineup? J. Cole released an album. Damn. Did you forget the fall off existed? Oh my God. He released the fall off, Mr. Towns. That ain't good enough. He's in the cycle. That man said, what did he do? Yeah, I think J. Cole is deserving of being nominated. Yeah, I think he's deserving. Now, did I like the album? Absolutely not. But he's deserving of getting a nomination. To be honest, y'all, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave the award to J. Cole. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if J. Cole got the award. Personally. Even though Kendrick is nominated and he did Chains and Whips, and he also is a part of Good Flirts and the Luther music video. If he loses, I wouldn't be surprised. Baby Keem, while I would like to see Baby Keem win, I don't think he's going to win because he didn't get nominated in the album of the year category, personally. Which I don't know why his album wasn't nominated. He got a best collab and a best new hip hop artist, best male hip hop artist nominee. But I don't think Baby Keem is gonna win. I mean, Complex did name him the #1 rapper. Yeah, they did, and then put a whole bunch of false information. Like, Complex on bullshit, man. I can't deal. Shout out to the cousin Oja for the $2 holla. Big X should be Dave. should be Dave on the list. What do you mean by that? Because you gotta break that down for me. Are you saying he should not be on the list? Or what? But wait, didn't Drake disappear? How was he eligible? Let his people tell it. Let his people tell it. He ain't did nothing. He ain't been a part of nothing. But somehow he got nominated for something. I don't get it. Oh, Dave, that's what he mean. Dave should be in Big X's place. I can see that. Yeah, definitely. I can see that. Definitely can see that. I only remember the fall off because Boom Man episode 1 dropped 5 days later. Not you only remember because of Baby Keem. For me, it's either between Kendrick Lamar or Don Toliver. Yeah, Don Toliver having a good year. I think he's the first album to go platinum or something. I saw a stat the other day. I can't remember what it was, but he's like the first rapper to do something in 2026. Complex been compromised, but is now even further compromised as it was just purchased by Jimmy Levine and his family. They got a lot going on. T.I. for me, T.I. is making a comeback. And I love to see it. I love to see all the old heads making it clear that they still got it out here. Drake's picture, the only one in black and white. Don Olives don't even rap. Y'all are crazy. Wasim, aka Boo Man. Forever Blessed. Shout out to the cousin. Kendrick is always my pick, but Baby Keem and Dawn are doing very well. J. Cole's album was also successful, and he weaponized the sympathy very well. T.I. also had a successful hit in the diss tracks. Yeah. I don't know. The nominees for Best Collaboration. T.I. cut those baby locks and been thriving ever since. I am not playing with you, Jerome, okay? I am not playing with you. The nominees for Best Collaboration at the BET Awards is Chains and Whips by Clips and Kendrick Lamar. Time remix by Cardi B featuring Jeezy and Latto. Go Girl, Summer Walker featuring Latto and Doja Cat. I don't think I've ever heard that song. Good Flirts, Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar and Momo Boyd. Is It a Crime, Mariah the Scientist and Cali. It Depends, the remix, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller and Usher. Take Me Through There, Metro Boomin featuring Quavo, Brewski, YK Nice and DJ Spins, and Who Getting Fucked Tonight? I think that's what it's called. Who Getting Fucked Tonight by Gunna and Burna Boy. So, Who Getting Fucked Tonight? It's like, personally, it's between. I like Chains and Whips, of course. I like the Time remix, and I like Good Flirts. I know It Depends was very popular on TikTok, and I think on the radio. Take Me Through There was popular, but only like down south and shit in Atlanta. We Getting Fucked Tonight is a really good song, but I think Clip's gonna take this one. Yeah, I've never heard that song. Never heard that song. Never heard that song. Good Flirts, Time. Yeah. I'm not trying to be biased. I just love Kendrick's feature. I haven't heard the others. I'm sorry. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your pick, there's nothing wrong with that. Good Flirts or Gunna, Chains and Whips or Good Flirts. Reason being Kenny is a beat. Yeah, I play too much. Good Flirts. Never heard Go Girl either. Good Flirts. No Way It's Keem. Nope. I'm not playing with you today. I'm not. I am not playing with you today. But yeah, these are some good songs. There's 1, 2, 3, at least 5 good songs on this list. It's a good category. These, like I said earlier, these categories are really, really tough. So it's gonna be interesting. Shout out to Momo Boy though. Shout out to Momo. She got her first BET Award nomination ever. So shout out to that girl. She's her Oop song is doing very well on radio. So shout out to Momo. She's doing her thing. Someone asked, how is voting done for the BET Awards? BET Awards are selected through, I think they got like a 2-step process involving like the voting academy and then a fan voting for specific categories. So they have an academy, but then there's like the Viewers' Choice Awards where the fans get to vote, basically. So yeah, that's how voting is decided. So shout out to Momo. Shout out to Cardi B. Cardi B leads the BET Awards with 6 nominations. Cardi B got the most nominations this year. She is nominated. They have a Fashion Vanguard Award that I think Doechii is nominated for. Rihanna is nominated for. Zendaya is in that category as well. So Cardi B got nominated for Fashion Vanguard Award, Best Collaboration, Best Female Hip Hop Artist, Video Director of the Year with Patience, Album of the Year, and then Viewers' Choice Award with Outside. So that's the fan voted category. So shout out to Belle Khalees with her 6 nominations. She's the most nominated this year. I can see her taking home at least 3 of these awards. Jess, shout out to Jess with the $5. Thank you, girl. Thanks. Thank you so much. So yeah, shout out to Cardi. Nice little comeback this year. Kendrick Lamar is the next most nominated artist this year. So he got 5 nominations. Cardi got 6. Kendrick is nominated for Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Video of the Year with Luther, Best Collaboration, Chains and Whips, Viewers' Choice, Chains and Whips, and then Best Collaboration for Viewers' Choice. So he got 2 nominations in Viewers' Choice, and then Best Collaboration, 2 nominations, and then Viewers' Choice, Video of the Year, and Best Male Hip Hop Artist. So shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Lil Man. Shout out to Lil Man. Everybody wondering how he still get nominated because he released nothing since 2024. They be upset in the comments like, oh my God, why is he nominated again? Oh my God, they just gonna keep giving him the awards. Oh my God, I can't take it anymore. My hair is falling out. Shut your bitch ass up. Please shut the fuck up. Like, no, nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear all that fucking crying, okay? Maybe if you set up your releases in the proper way, you can consistently be nominated. You goofy bitch. What the fuck? The fuck are you mad for? Because he properly lined up his releases. The fuck? Man, it's so funny to see them crash out in the comment section. Oh my God, my fave isn't gonna get a chance to win because they're gonna give it to Kendrick. Well, make better music. Make better music. Boss, like, those tears taste great. Don't they? That photo is fire. I bought that Bizarre issue. Yeah, me too. I bought the issue. The more they hate the narratives, the more blessings Kendrick is going to receive. And they just gotta understand that. Kayla said, give them all to him. Give him every last one. if they cry, they cry. Period. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Make better music, make better visuals, and then that's it. We got that saying 24. What you mad for? Come on. Stop playing. So yeah, Kendrick is the second most nominated. Shout out to Jayla Hickman because she is next with the most nominations. I think her and a couple other people got 4 nominations. So shout out to them. Badochi received 4 nominations at the 2026 BET Awards. She received the Fashion Vanguard Award, Best Female Hip Hop Artist, Video of the Year for Anxiety, and then the BET Her Award for Girl Get Up. Since 5 is our lucky number, hope he sweeps. Yeah, 5 is definitely Kendrick's lucky number. 5 is definitely his lucky number. I hope he shows up and sweeps. Yeah, he needs to show up. I wouldn't even be mad if Baby Keem, Momo, and Kendrick perform Good Flirts. I wouldn't even be mad. Or we finally get a Luther televised performance. I think that would be fire. I think that would be pretty fucking dope. I think that would be cool. What the hell? Where am I? I done lost my place. Oh, Doechii. Okay, so shout out to Doechii. Also, again, shout out to Baby Keem. He received 2 nominations: Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Best Collaboration, Good Flirts with Momo Boyd and Kendrick Lamar. I don't understand why he didn't get a Album of the Year nomination. I think he was deserving with Casino, but whatever. So shout out to Baby Keem. Who's next? Again, J. Cole, he also received 2 nominations. So shout out to Jermaine. He got Best Male Hip Hop Artist and Album of the Year for The Fall Off. None of his songs were nominated for anything, which I think is interesting, because how can you be in the Album of the Year category and none of your songs get nominated for anything? That's pretty interesting to me. But shout out to Jermaine. Shout out to The Clips, who also is in 3rd place with the most nomination for 4 nominations. Album of the Year for Like God Sort 'Em Out, Best Group, The Clips, obviously, Best Collaboration, Chains and Whips, and then Viewer's Choice for Chains and Whips. So shout out to Pusha T and his big brother Malice for getting 4 nominations at the BET Awards. Hopefully the BET Awards treats them very well. I would personally give the nomination for Best Group. I would give them Album of the Year as well. And I would likely give them Best Collaboration. Viewer's Choice is fan base. If you are a clipster, is that even what y'all call yourselves? I don't even know what the fuck y'all call yourselves. But if you are a clipster, a Pusha-Ter, a Malicer, y'all need to go ahead and y'all need to vote and make sure they win the Viewer's Choice Award as well. It would be pretty dope to see the Clips get 4 awards this night. So yeah, shout out to the Clips. Shout out to Wale. He got 1 nomination. They didn't forget about him. So shout out to Wale. Again, it does not make sense. They nominated him for Album of the Year. I don't understand how you can get nominated for Album of the Year, but don't get a Best Male Hip Hop Artist nominee. But here we are. Here we are. So shout out to Wale for at least getting acknowledged. I feel like if he wasn't acknowledged, he might have sent out a tweet or 2. And shout out to Mona Leo. Again, she received 2 nominations at the 2026 BET Awards for Best Female Hip Hop Artist and Best New Artist. So shout out to her. Again, I think her team needs to really put some good marketing behind her, because she can rap. And yeah, I think she should be next up. I think she's signed to, who is she signed to? Monaleo is signed to Columbia Records, operating under the management of Houston-based entertainment label Stomp Down. Well, that makes all the sense in the world. Who the fuck is Stomp Down? I don't know who the fuck they are. But shout out to her for getting her first 2 BET nominations. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. And she's more than deserving. No Lil Wayne. I am not about to play with you now. I am not about to play with you. No, Lil Wayne did not receive any nominations. The Carter 6 did not get a nomination. So he might go off. He might go off on somebody. Especially after he was just complaining about not being nominated, or he didn't feel appreciated. So yeah, he might go off. Justice for peanuts to elephants. Oh man. Justice for the elephant. Wayne is definitely about to crash out. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. If you have not, y'all, please do me a favor and smash the like button. I see we made over 250 likes, so shout out to y'all. I am grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for taking the time to like this video. If you have not and you're just coming in, getting comfortable, hey, welcome to the channel. Please do me a favor and smash the like button when you have a chance. Also, thank you again to everybody who has sent the donation so far. I appreciate that and helping me hit my goal for the day. Thank you so much. And thank you in advance to anyone else who contributes to today's goal. So let's talk, cousins. Let's talk, because there's this new narrative that is going on around on social media that Kendrick Lamar does not put on any female rappers from Los Angeles. And it seems like the person who is pushing this narrative, he has an issue with TDE personally. It's just different. I just love the delusion, Monie. You know what? Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Okay? Because you're not gonna piss me off today. Okay? I am not allowing you to ruin my day. Okay? So fuck you. Shout out to the cousin. It's just different. But yeah, like I was saying, so the person who is pushing this narrative that Kendrick Lamar has not put on any female rappers from Los Angeles, there was no female rappers on GNX. It seems like this person has an out with TDE because they got into some type of back and forth. I don't know exactly what happened. The things that I did hear in passing is that someone from TDE kept disrespecting his sexuality. They were calling him a fat ass Kelly Price. All types of shit. I personally don't know. So he's been out for anybody in connection. He has been targeting TDE, and he's been on social media trying to get people to, I guess, turn against TDE. He has discussed how they have disrespected him, how he has disrespected them in return. So it seems like a back and forth between him and people from TDE. However, it just feels like people don't give a fuck about whatever it is that he has going on with TDE. And so the next best thing to do is to attack Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick Lamar is the biggest voice outside of Solana that TDE has. So he has decided to make Kendrick Lamar his target. First, it started off with the people on GNX did not they didn't appreciate their opportunity on GNX, and they didn't make something of it. That was the first narrative that was being pushed. And while I slightly agree to a certain extent, I feel as though there are people on GNX who took advantage of their opportunity, like AZ Chike. He took his opportunity. He hit the ground running. AZ Chike currently has a placement on the score and the soundtrack for Euphoria. His music Game Time, which wasn't on GNX. This is his personal song, was featured on Euphoria. He got a record deal. He's in Paris. He's making music with Pharrell Williams. He's got a feature from Tyler the Creator. His album just has not come out yet. It is in the process of coming out. AZ Chipe did phenomenal. There's Hitta J3, who he's released a couple songs. One of the biggest songs that he's gotten on outside of his GNX features, which I think got a lot more attention than his feature on GNX title track, was the Gang Gang song. He has a feature on that record. He has a verse on that record. There's other people. The only person who I think who really dropped the ball is Dowdy 6, and that's because he has his own personal issues. I believe he lost a child, and he has some mental issues that's going on. He seems to be the only person that I feel really dropped the ball for his opportunity. Lefty Gunplay won a Grammy, signed a contract with the label. He went to rehab. He's getting himself together. He has a phenomenal team around him, putting him in place to do great things. So I feel like the people on GNX are doing amazing for themselves. But apparently that's not enough because they're not on the Billboard charts. I don't see J. Cole on the Billboard charts either. And he just released an album, and he's a huge artist. So why are you expecting these features on GNX to be able to ride off into the sunset because they got one feature on an album? Is pretty fucking delusional to me, if you ask me. And it's not fair. It's not fair for those artists, especially if Los Angeles isn't going to get behind them and actually fucking support them. But I think the people that's featured on that album is doing very reasonable for themselves. Drea, the mariachi singer, she's booked and busy. She's doing interviews. She's doing her thing. SZA, Roddy Ricch, I don't really have to mention them. Wally the Sensei, he signed to Travis Scott. He was just on one of their new albums. He's doing his own thing. So everyone to me is doing phenomenal outside of Young Threat, who I think is in jail for murder. That's another story, allegedly. And Dodie 6, who has his own personal issues. But it seems like because TDE, his beef with TDE didn't get the attention that he wanted it to get, he has now made Kendrick Lamar his target, and he knows Kendrick Lamar is one of the biggest artists in the world, and he's going at it with Drake, and Drake fans are looking for anything to attach themselves. He has found his new grift, and his target is now Kendrick Lamar. So every other week, he has a new narrative to push. The GNX features didn't do what they were supposed to do, and now it's Kendrick Lamar did not put any female rappers onto the GNX album. And why didn't he do that? When in reality, the Cuzzos, who are a group of 5 or 6 women, I believe, they were supposed to be on GNX. However, they were not on GNX because they felt as though they were not ready for the opportunity. And that takes a real humble person, a real humble group of women who can say, I am just not ready for the opportunity right now because I know I am not going to do this record well. Not many people can say that. So shout out to the Cuzzos. But let's just dispel that rumor that Kendrick did not want to put a female rapper onto GNX when he presented an opportunity for 5 or 6. I can't remember. I think it's 5. I think it's 5 members. 5 female rappers to be on GNX. So they were on Back on Fig. So shout out to Back on Fig for this video that I'm going to play. And y'all can listen to what they had to say. Hold on. Shout out to the cousin D2B2 for the 5. I appreciate you so much for that. Young Threat, the guy who says whispering death threats, is in jail for murder. That's extremely surprising. Yeah, he allegedly unalived another gang member. I don't know 100% of the full story. I'll actually look into it and then bring the whole information back to y'all. But yeah, that's the story, that he's currently in jail right now for murder. I don't know if he did it or not. But yeah, let's play this clip real quick, because it's so easy to look this information up. But people be grifters. They don't care. They don't want to fact check. They just want to get into the algorithm and have people pay attention to them, even if it's all false pretenses. Like, People don't give a fuck.
That's why she
I hated that shit.
Oh my God, ladies.
Yeah, my daddy made that shit.
Y'all funny.
That's just good.
I love people behind the camera just like.
He said shrooms.
So what's the who's the biggest person that ever hit y'all and y'all was like, ooh girl, we made it?
Kendrick. Yeah, Kendrick.
Well, to do a song.
Oh.
What?
I'm not. I mean,
Gotta specify, yeah.
can we? I don't know.
Oh, y'all can't say?
No, I don't know because
Why can't we?
we got invited to a studio session for
Let's say we just didn't make it.
for Kendrick, but it was for Dr. Blue. But I will say
Oh, what happened?
that was just not for us. Like if you even listen to Dr. Blue, like you wouldn't be like Cuzzos. I feel like we would have been better on something like TV off or something. But that wasn't our speed. Like we was in there like
We tried, y'all.
we was in there like what the
So
fuck?
Dot did hit you to do a song,
Yes.
and it was Dodger Blue, and y'all said nah.
No, we
No,
tried.
we were there.
We
We
tried.
said nah.
But and then the engineer told us we came. The engineer told us he told us he played the song, and at the time it was only Wally on there, and it was Wally and Kendrick, and he was like, it's susceptible to change, but y'all can do a verse, and we don't know who will be on it, but we want to see.
He was very nice about it though. He didn't like say we're guaranteed gonna be on it. He was saying like vibes.
he made it. He was very
He was like,
clear,
good vibe, like-
and we
That was when we.
And this is the engineer that said this.
Yes, and we thought we wasn't even gonna meet Kendrick. We was like, well, like I doubt. And this is after months after Squabble Up video and everything, and then he ended up coming. But we literally was in there like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Mr. Engineer. We don't. This is not our speed.
But you tried though. You
We
can
tried.
rap.
We
tried.
did.
All right, so who
That shit
remember
was
their
trash.
verse?
I think
That shit was trash.
I remember mine.
My shit was trash.
Mine was-
My shit was trash.
I love my
Her verse is actually on something else now.
So your
That's
verse is
even-
trash?
My shit was boo boo buns. My shit was
I gotta
trash.
play Dodger Blue just to hear.
Yeah, I want to say I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to.
It was not.
But you know, that's like a little slow verse.
And we told him too. We was like, I'm not gonna lie, this not our speed. And he was like, we want to see what y'all can do. And we like, we just started.
So you remember your
Yeah, we
verse?
told him, we was like,
Let me hear your verse. Let me hear your verse.
my
They
shit was.
did say like we know this isn't y'all speed, but we just
We
want
was trying.
Oh, yeah,
y'all
I
should've
ain't gonna lie.
tried.
I went on that motherfucker still. Fuck it, nigga.
No, we did try though. We all did drop a verse, but it just didn't make it. We knew one. Honestly, I was happy once the tape came out. When the song came on, and I didn't hear us. So I was like, oh, thank God, because I knew LA was gonna be on our ass.
Eat us up.
They'd be like, what the fuck is this? It was not. it.
Doc, could you send that to me, please?
I hope that shit was in the garbage.
Oh my God.
Never. It was so awful. Even the singing, like they had all of us do the singing part to see if, like, I mean, not the singing, but like the girl singing the verse.
No.
Yeah.
We each had to we each basically auditioned for that part.
Yeah.
No one of them date the manager. That is her brother.
Oh my God. Incest.
Whoa.
That's my
She says
nephew's
that.
uncle.
People always say that. It's like she always says that's
He's
her brother.
family.
That's Uncle Jamie.
What's her damn brother?
Where would they even get that from?
Golly.
God, only God. I really hope
Y'all got me on this verse, homie, and why y'all think it was trash?
No.
And who was
I really want to
singing?
hear it.
Oh, you know
What was the singing part for the girl?
What's crazy is this is a fun fact. The engineer told us when he played the song that was actually Kendrick singing the girl part. He just tweaked it to make it sound like a girl. So it actually might still be him on the original song, and then they just made it sound like a girl.
And then, but he wanted y'all to re-sing it.
Yeah, but it was.
And all of y'all did it.
We did not make it either.
But I was so happy. I was crying.
I was in there when I was
She was saying like, this is my first time being a writer class. She was like, I really, she was like, her notes.
She was trying.
I usually be like, okay, I'm like, oh my God, I could not. I'm like,
I literally wish he would have offered us another beat, but I know like it just wasn't meant to be. It will come back
we're
around.
still
I
so
think.
appreciative for everything.
Yeah, I'm very. Even like meeting him, we was like Camilla ass started screaming. We was like,
I'm on my phone writing my verse, and I just see a presence. I look up, I said, "Oh my God!"
no, it was not no. Oh my God!
We got my head. I said, "Oh my God!"
She
But yeah,
literally
that's
started
free.
screaming. We all got scared.
Damn.
She said Section 80. She started naming
I started
everything.
naming the first time I
was
ever
just
heard
like,
from
what
him.
the
I'm just
fuck?
naming all his shit. I'm like, I love you. Oh my God.
He was really nice.
was very
too.
nice.
Maybe
He was like,
Yeah.
I've been waiting to work with y'all. We was like, what the fuck do you mean?
He's like, yeah, I've been.
Yeah, that's a good
We
dude.
like,
Not really down to earth, and he the type like he really be watching. Motherfuckers don't think, but he really be on this
I
shit.
thought that he picked everybody, like he sat and watched everybody videos to be at the concert. Like he saw,
And we found out-
like, y'all want them on stage. Like,
No. We actually just found out recently that apparently Whitney put him on. Like she was the reason why he even knew about us. So shout out to the girls. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope, homie. You know what I'm saying? Coming really from the land. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, she all in my ear. Yeah. She over here laughing. Maybe I had to be in the studio then. You feel me? Probably encouraging y'all like, no, you got it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Honestly, I like do wish that we was like, can we try like something else? But also like we didn't want to be like
we probably already had that shit done though, because it dropped like a few after that, huh?
I think like a month later, yeah.
He probably just already had his vision. He like, I
feel like even then,
Cuzzle's ex Bluebeck's Can't Eat That already did that.
So yeah, love, stay safe. It's really called that though. I'm not gonna come at you.
even like I feel like at that time too, we still didn't even know that the Squabble Up video was gonna be Squabble Up too. So we was just sitting there grateful to even be a part of something with Kendrick because we didn't know.
We didn't even know that we were there for him till the video dropped, and we like, no, the tape dropped. I heard the instrumental that we was dancing.
We was like,
I'm like, that's the same instrumental from the video.
It was all first. It was all like
tweaked it hella good.
Because when we did the video, like they was playing the instrumental for us, and I was like, I remember after we did like our scene or whatever, I was like, low key, that sounded like from the snippet that he dropped with the Not Like Us video, but we was like, we don't know if that's true. So
when y'all was in the studio, was the engineer? Was he like? Did he try to give y'all any pointers or anything like that?
He was just engineer.
He literally said like. He said the reason why Kendrick got us because he knows who we are and he clearly likes who we are. So we're thinking too hard. He was just saying like, be yourself. So clearly
he was cool.
You wouldn't be in here for no reason. Yeah. So we're not tripping about not making it, but they were just telling us to be ourselves.
We just wasn't ready. That's all.
But he wanted to incorporate y'all in some type of way too. So y'all made the video and then y'all was at the pop out, which is dope. Huh?
He don't know we boys. We're locked in. He don't know, but
that's my favorite rapper to this day.
Yeah.
That don't put no pressure on y'all though to be like, you know what? God damn, we got to do something else.
I feel like we always have grown.
So that's the end of the clip. The interview is back on Faked. If anybody is interested in watching the full interview. So again, y'all, these girls were presented an opportunity to be on GNX. They were presented the opportunity to be on Dodger Blue. And I personally feel like that's probably why the song is so short, because the verses were taken off. If you really think about it, Dodger Blue is a very short song, and he gave them all the opportunity to write a verse to it. He even offered them the opportunity to sing the hook on the song, but now it's Ink, who's the female voice that's on the record with Wally the Sensei and Roddy Ricch, who sings the hook. So these girls performed at the pop out. These girls are literally in the Squabble Up music video. They're literally in the music video. So it's not like Kendrick Lamar intentionally tried to leave out female rappers like the narrative is being pushed. No, he tried to get these girls on the verse, but they were not confident in the verse that they delivered to Kendrick Lamar. They were not confident in how they sounded when they sung the hook. So that's why they're not on the album. These young ladies are very humble. They are very self-aware. And they feel as though if another opportunity is presented to them, they will likely be ready because now they have more experience under their belt in comparison to back then. They were not as experienced. So for someone to try to push a narrative that these girls was left off bad and bougie is fucking corny because you have an agenda. I think that shit is so lame. It's beyond lame. It's beyond lame, but you know, people get a little bit of attention and they want to keep getting that attention. So they were due and they will say anything to get that attention, even if the thing that they're saying is a complete lie. You know? Shout out to Pepper. Even Alameda wasn't confident tour with Dot. I remember she told you in the interview. Exactly. Alameda told me personally in my interview with her that when she had conversations with Kendrick Lamar, when he presented her things and when he gave her advice, she said that I asked her if he said hey, I need you to do something. She said, I'm probably not ready to do that. It takes a real person to be able to say, no, I'm just not ready yet. And that's just another example of the respect that Kendrick Lamar has from other people, because they know you cannot have step with him. So they know they have to bring their A game. And if they can't bring their A game, they're going to take themselves out of the occasion. And this isn't the first time. There's like other times where people have said like, no, I wasn't ready for a Kendrick Lamar feature. Doechii even said, she told the Joe Budden podcast, I'm not ready for a Kendrick feature. I feel like there's still so much I gotta do. I'm not ready for a Kendrick Lamar feature. When they asked her, would you want a Kendrick Lamar feature? Doechii also said no, not yet. So please stop the bullshit. Like, it's so lame. It's so corny. It's so whack. Like, there's many things that you can talk about. There's plenty of things you can talk about. But you want to just make up shit. First it's, the GNX features didn't take advantage of their opportunity. GNX did nothing for the people of LA. Then it's, Kendrick Lamar took Draco the Ruler sound. Now he didn't put female rappers from LA on. Like, what's next? What is next? What's next? Like, y'all not tired? Like, give it a fucking rest, bro. And these are the people in media, quote unquote, that we're supposed to respect and we're supposed to go to for the latest updates and the latest news. And y'all out here presenting stories just for shits and giggles because you got an agenda to push. That shit is so lame. Like, people who do that to me are very sinister. And if people go out your way and make up a narrative just to make up a narrative, you are very sinister to me. And there's no telling what else you are willing to do. There's no telling what else you are willing to do. You might kill somebody. Like, that shit is just weird to me. I am not going out of my way just to make up narratives, That is crazy. I'm going to present what the facts is, and then I'm going to go out of my merry way. That's it. I am not just making shit up and pulling shit out the sky like that. I don't want attention that bad. Hell no. I love how they revere the craft as sacred. Exactly. And I seen some people in the comment section telling some, they're so loud. Shut your ass up. Y'all ain't gonna disrespect these black women. Not in my space. So what? They loud. They excited. They're in the middle of an interview. Yeah, they shouldn't be talking over each other. That shit's a little annoying, a little triggering. But chill. Give them some grace. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious at all. Yeah, it's crazy when you are pretending you care about other people, but just using them for your narrative. Exactly. Like, y'all do not give a fuck about Draco the Ruler. Y'all don't give a fuck about him, because if you did, you would be outside Los Angeles Police Department asking where the fuck what's the update on his murder. If you actually gave a fuck about Draco the Ruler, but no, you're talking about a fucking flow that does not belong to him, a flow that existed before he even decided to pick up a fucking microphone, before he can even tie his shoes. Please spare me. This man is dead. He's never coming back. And you're on the internet talking about a fucking flow. Bitch, go down here and ask what's the update on his fucking murder. If you actually care about this man. Shout out to the cousin. Rainy, I think that's what it's called. Your name, that's Rainy. Sorry if I messed up. The thing is, people are not used to a man respecting women in their boundaries. Kendrick listens and respects the female creatives he works with, so they spin narratives. Shit is unnecessary. So unnecessary. You know, just so unnecessary. Like, can people just be normal for once? Just be normal. Just be fucking normal about it. But yeah, shout out to the Cuzzles. Shout out to them. And I would appreciate that so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's next? What we got next? The White House. Okay, let's get to the White House. So Aubrey, as we know, Aubrey recently released an album called Iceman, and on the album cover, it's a glove of it's a picture of Michael Jackson's. It's allegedly. Can y'all hear me? My bad. Am I still muffled? My bad. Am I still muffled? Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Press 1 if you can hear me clearly. Let me know. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, like I was saying, Aubrey recently released his Iceman album. He released 3 albums actually. Habibti and Maid of Honor. As we know, Iceman was supposed to be the standout. But it's been getting interesting reviews. I believe Pitchfork gave Iceman like a 4. I think they gave him a 4. Habibti actually got an 8 out of 10 from Pitchfork as well, but that's not surprising. Alphonse wrote the shit, who is the biggest Drake supporter in the world. That's what I don't get about Pitchfork. Why are you allowing stans to write album reviews? There's no reason why Alphonse should write any review for Drake. He shouldn't write not one review for Drake. But anyway, that one got an 8 out of 10, and I didn't see the review for the other one, but Iceman got like a 4 something out of 10. But the story really is about the White House. The White House social media pages reposted imagery inspired by Drake's Iceman album cover. The original cover features a Michael Jackson style diamond glove throwing up the 6. Now, from the average person, I guess, you would assume that would represent Toronto, would represent the 6 where he's supposedly from, which is Drake's branding. Cool, that's fine, right? That's the obvious interpretation. But then the White House remixed the imagery. The White House made a glove holding a MAGA chain. Then there's TikTok edits with Donald Trump using music from Iceman in the background. Now, ICE raids have been dominating the headlines. The immigration fears are very high. I believe, like, there's been a couple deaths from the shit. There's racial tension that's very high right now. And now your album rollout is being visually connected to MAGA branding and right-wing imagery. And you're silent on that. You're silent on that. Like, this is not a small thing. It's not a small thing. Drake has said absolutely nothing. And I mean, he has a choice. He has a choice to either say nothing or he has a choice to denounce it. But there's been no denouncement. There's been no distancing. There's been no don't use my likeness. No, don't politicize my art. There has been nothing. He has said nothing. And that silence matters because a lot of people are now talking about it. A lot of people are talking about it and they're wondering why he has yet to say anything. Especially because there are other artists who have spoken out against the Trump administration. Their life. What if Beyonce has done it? SZA has done it. Carmen has done it. Beyonce from Canada, she has done it. Multiple artists across genres have made it very clear: do not use my art to promote agendas that I do not align with. So the question is, why has Drake not said anything? Why have you not denounced them using MAGA, white supremacy, to promote your album, Aubrey? Why not? And whether people want to admit it or not, the context matters, because this isn't happening in a vacuum. People are already uncomfortable with some of the imagery surrounding this rollout. That hand signal on the cover, yeah, that might represent the 6, but to many people online, they immediately pointed out how close the visual resembles the hand gesture associated with white power symbols. Now you pair that with MAGA from the White House, and the optics become terrible. Terrible. That hand signal that he's throwing up is a white power sign. And before somebody start reaching, no, bitch, shut up. Optics matter. Optics fucking matter. When you are one of the biggest artists on earth, symbolism matters. Branding matters. Association matters. That shit matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when this isn't the first time people have raised eyebrows at Drake's behavior and his messaging. This man has been seen wearing Hell's Angels gear. This man has written bars talking about Kendrick is rapping like he trying to get the slaves free. What's wrong with that? Why is that a problem? Why are you using that as a negative? We have heard him imply that people in hip hop don't want him on top because he's a Jew. He said that in his last album. They didn't want to see him on top. They, what he said, not see me on top because I'm Jewish, because my skin is fair. That's what he said. This motherfucker is using Nazi double entendres in his music. We have seen him stand next to streamers and internet personalities accused of being fucking white supremacists, being racist towards black people, being racist and disrespectful towards black women. At some point, people are going to stop calling these things coincidences. There's too many instances. There's too many instances. And then, of course, he's using Michael Jackson to promote his album, which I think is beyond disrespectful. I think it's beyond disrespectful that you're using Michael Jackson's imagery. And then the White House, on top of that, is altering it to hold a MAGA chain. Michael Jackson spoke out openly against injustice through his music, through his art. He literally has a song called "They Don't Care About Us." That's not a subtle song. He talked about racism. He talked about police brutality, inequality, media manipulation. Michael understood what it meant to use his platform responsibly. And here you are playing with that man's name, playing with that man's legacy. And that shit is pissing a lot of people off. It's disrespectful. Imagine seeing imagery inspired by Michael Jackson is now being absorbed into MAGA propaganda and anti-immigrant rhetoric. You're a fucking immigrant yourself, Aubrey. Like, this is disgusting. And again, Drake has said absolutely nothing. But he want to be in song telling DJ Khaled what he should and shouldn't be saying. And don't come in here and tell me, oh, he signed a petition. This motherfucker also signed a petition for rap lyrics not to be used in court. And what the fuck is he currently doing? In court trying to sue over rap lyrics. So he just be signing shit just to sign shit. So please miss me with that bullshit. I don't want to hear it. This man is a hypocrite. He sides with things that benefits him and benefits him only. And then when it no longer serves him, he goes against it. And he'll take it to court. Although he signed documentation saying that rap lyrics can't be used in court. Like, come on. Also, don't tell me he Canadian. Don't tell me he Canadian. I got a whole list of people who are not even from the United States. Rihanna, Barbados. Celine Dion from Canada. The Rolling Stones from England. Neil Young from England. Neil Young from Canada, excuse me. Adele from England. The Smiths from England. Phil Collins, England. Elton John, England. Sinead O'Connor, Ireland. Leonard Cohen, I don't even know who that is, but he has also come out and told Donald Trump and his administration, don't use my shit. He from Canada. Ozzy Osbourne, God rest his soul, from England, has told them people don't use my name, image, or likeness for your bullshit. So there's no excuse as to why Aubrey can't denounce that shit. There's no reason. Don't tell me why should he care about American politics, because he makes his money in fucking America. His fans are from America. Even though he can't vote, he still has a powerful voice who can lead people. That's why it fucking matters. He's not absolved from this shit. Y'all just like making excuses for people. On top of the fact, if I remember correctly, because somebody reminded me in the chat the other day, Drake has dual citizenship. He has a whole driver's license in Houston, Texas. So what's the excuse? What's the excuse? Because when your likeness is being used by one of the most controversial administrations in modern history, and your audience includes millions of Black fans, immigrants, Latino fans, marginalized fans, yes, you should probably say something. You should probably say something. Because your silence can be interpreted as approval, that you agree with this shit. But there's some people who believe that him using anti-Semitism in court against a Black man, against Black streamers, him making lyrics some people are hating on him because he has fair skin and he's Jewish, is his attempt at dog whistling. Some people believe that these are his attempts at dog whistling. He's trying to get those people on his side. This is the audience he wants to attract. He feels as though as he can get these people on his side, it can make him an even bigger artist. That's what he believes. And that is so interesting to me. Constantly framing criticism as anti-Semitism is insane. If you constantly frame hip-hop artists and Black audience as jealous or hateful, if you keep dog whistling about people not wanting to see you succeed because you are Jewish, then eventually you start attracting people who genuinely hold racist and extremist beliefs. Aubrey, that's dangerous. Some of these MAGA spaces and far-right spaces are absolutely using Drake as a cultural pawn right now. They see somebody they think they can weaponize against Black culture, against hip hop, against conversations about race and liberation. And whether intentional or not, Drake keeps feeding the perception by refusing to separate himself from it. And that's a fucking problem. That's a problem. There's a difference between being politically neutral and allowing your image to become propaganda, Aubrey. And your silence right now is louder than your music. So again, I ask, what exactly is Drake waiting for? Because if you don't want your name attached to white supremacy rhetoric, MAGA symbolism, anti-Black narratives, anti-immigrant politics, and you're a fucking immigrant yourself, or extremist audiences, then say it clearly. You know how to use social media. You always on social media. You always in somebody's stream or chat. Why you so silent all of a sudden? You keep being silent and people are going to assume this rollout is attracting exactly the audience that you've always wanted. The audience that you care for. And I'm tired of people making excuses for his ass. I am tired of people making excuses for his ass. There are too many instances of him saying highly offensive, highly racial things. Him aligning himself with people who are very suspicious, who has white supremacy connections and talking points. And another thing I thought was very interesting today, when Jeremy Heck, shout out to Jeremy Heck, he tweeted, the White House has now made 2 promos using Drake's album, which he hasn't denounced yet. But they thought we were crazy for saying Iceman is a tone-deaf album title in this climate. And look who responded. The basement dweller. His biggest fan, his biggest nut holder, responded and disrespected Jeremy Hecht for pointing out that Drake has yet to denounce the White House MAGA for using his Iceman album for promotion of white supremacy and ICE raids. Here go DJ Academics. Shut your bitch ass up. Talking about a rapper need to denounce free promo from the fucking White House. I'm so glad niggas like you is out of here. Ain't no denouncing, fuck nigga. Take that woke shit back to the fucking dot era. It's Iceman season. Here we have another fucking immigrant talking crazy about woke. What the fuck are you talking about? You see how ignorant this shit is? You see how fucking ignorant he is? This is disgusting. This is nasty. You did not need to respond to Jeremy Heck like this. For what? For what? Like, did this make you feel good? Did this satisfy you? Beyond disrespectful. Whoever needs to be blocked, please block them. I don't know what y'all waiting for. If they're being disrespectful, please block them. Ain't nobody got time for that weird shit. Get your self-hating coon ass out of here. I hope people see what AK's saying and know it's in alignment 100%. Academics has a Happy Dad sponsorship. He's always in chats with white supremacist lovers. He's another one who comes from the Caribbean who hates himself. too much anti-blackness amongst Drake fans. It's like that's what they get off on. I don't get it. What's up, Kaylani? Jess B said all these coons and grifters are just speed running their own demise. Exactly. 100%. Hold on. Shout out to the cousin Kate Way for the 5. Appreciate your contribution. Meanwhile, Drake Breasty, Aiden Ross trying to bail Chud out of jail. I saw that. I saw someone tweet that. That I think there was a voice call. I don't know if it's real or not, but I saw there was like a voice call of Chud asking Aiden Ross to bail him out because his money is froze or some shit. And he was saying how he'll pay or he'll fight for free or whatever. Just weird. Just very weird. Shout out to Jess for the 5. Drake's racist behavior is not surprising to anyone who knows his real history, but hip-hop media and black people still supporting him and ignoring it is crazy because hip-hop is being dominated by others and they're okay with the disrespect and the degradation of black people. They don't even want black people to be the face of hip-hop anymore. They are trying to kick black people out of this space. They do not want black people to be the face of hip-hop. That's why they push all of this racist rhetoric and these disgusting talking points, and they're walking around calling Kendrick Lamar's music slave rap. They're calling Doechie's music Harriet Tubman music. Even Beyonce, when she released The Lion King, they were calling the shit Mufasa music. Like, y'all are just disrespectful and disgusting. Mr. Thiz, shout out to you for the 5. Thank you so much, cousin. So Drake can stamp Molly Santana and it's all praises, but Keem and Dot do it for Momo Boyd and she's an industry plant. Why we always the plant? Shaking my head because, again, ties back to all of this racist shit. They don't appreciate the things that we bring to the table. They only appreciate it when another does it. He's getting praise for putting Molly Santana, is that her name? Molly Santana on because she's from Los Angeles, but he's telling us that Kendrick Lamar is wrong for not putting someone from LA on. Meanwhile, who has Drake put on from Toronto? Who has he put on from Toronto? What female rapper from Toronto has Aubrey put on? There's not one Toronto artist besides is Party Next Door even from Toronto? I don't even think so. I think he just signed Obia. But there's not one Toronto artist on this album. His own artists outside of Party Next Door aren't even on this album. So make it make sense. Y'all move goalposts just to fit whatever narrative that y'all want to push. Pepper, I have never heard of Molly Santana before, to be honest. I have never heard of her either, and I don't intend to continue to hear about her. Congratulations for your placement, shorty. Make the best of it. But I have no intentions of looking up who she is. I'm good. I'm cool on that. So I don't get. I'm good. But yeah, that's the conversation surrounding this White House situation with Drake. They're just, at this point, they're just being disrespectful to anyone who calls it out. I'm pretty sure I'm probably being called all types of bitches and hoes right now on social media, but who gives a fuck? None of y'all can whoop me at the end of the day. Aiden Ross said he ain't helping Chud the Builder. Monie, I told you about Caribbean and Drake. You did. They want our light. They can't do what we've done or do. They owe everything to our excellence. 100%. I thought it was a dude. I heard the snippet, and if they hype off that, I don't know. I don't know. Aiden Ross know his ass on the thinnest of fucking ice. He don't need that chud smoke. Listen, these people stick together, and even if it doesn't come out that Aiden Ross, he could very well help this man behind the scenes. Who knows? But again, like I was saying with Drake, like they're saying, oh, he's from Canada, he's not top. That man got dual citizenship, and I posted a whole list of people who has spoken out against the Trump administration. Rihanna, Beyonce, Adele, Prince, Pharrell, Foo Fighters, Aerosmith, all types of people. Isaac Hayes is a state. Meanwhile, Isaac Hayes' son is using every last nook and cranny of his throat to suck Drake's dick. You know, his son is on the internet aligning himself with white supremacist grifters. Meanwhile, his daddy, God rest his soul, was against the bullshit. I know your daddy rolling over in his grave. He did not teach you to be a dick sucker. Sabrina Carpenter has spoken out. SZA, Earth, Wind, and Fire has spoken out. Everybody is able to speak out, but Drake is going to be silent about it. The only reason why he's going to likely be silent is because he don't want to piss his people off that he do align himself with. He'd be going against the grain. He'd be going against his Hell's Angels friends. You know? And then there's so many more people that have spoken out as well. Shout out to 97 Till Infinity and Beyonce. She said Kesha too. You know? It's just very interesting. The silence is so loud. It's so loud. But here we are. Here we are. Let me see if there's anything else that's going on right now. Let's see. Is this real? Is this a real page? Yeah, this is a real page. A spokesman for Nicki Minaj's record label, Republic Records, says they had nothing to do with her political views. We do not comment on her political activities. When she's ready to discuss music, she knows how to reach us. God damn, Nicki. Nicki, get your shit together, man. That Young Money crew, that Young Money coalition, really going outside. Really going outside. Isaac Hayes III is MAGA. He has repeatedly spoken negatively about Black women. Not even shocking. Not even shocking at all. But Republic apparently released a statement on Nicki Minaj, who also has aligned herself with Donald Trump. Republic is tired of her ass. I think everybody is tired of her ass. Seriously, everybody is tired of her, and rightfully so. This lady has ruined her legacy because she is upset with somebody over absolutely nothing. Over nothing. Nicki's Caribbean too. It's like the people who he wants to get rid of decide to stand with him. It's so ass backwards. It just does not make sense. How are immigrants championing him and he's trying to deport your abuela? He's trying to deport your mima. He's trying to deport your people. and y'all want to be up here supporting him. Like, make it make fucking sense. If you were not who you were, you would be on the first thing smoking, bitch. The first thing smoking. He would get you the fuck up out of here. Despite the fact that you built your entire life here. He would find the finest Timberland boot and kick you in your motherfucking ass to get you up out of here. Like, come on. You got fucking Spanish people voting for I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Your granny is on a fucking banana boat right now. And you talking about you gonna vote for Donald Trump, bitch? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all are fucking mentally ill, bro. It does not make sense. It don't make no sense. Nicki Minaj, what the fuck are you doing? You are a fucking immigrant, bitch. You are lucky to be here. My God. I don't get it. It just don't make no sense. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Oh, not that song slapped. Shut up. They was getting down too. They was getting down at that little party during the election. What's up with Nicki's church though? What you mean? She got a church? Whoever going to her church is crazy. She didn't even know how to say the book of Psalms. Like, what? That lady got up there and said the book of Psalms. I am not playing with Nicki at all. Nope. Nicki said Trump saved her. It's Jay-Z's fault. Yeah, they blaming Jay-Z for every fucking thing. They are blaming Jay-Z for every fucking thing. And it don't make no sense. None whatsoever. You mean Bible study? Oh yeah, the Bible study thing. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, she was trying to host some type of Bible study. She was saying like there was limited slots and you had to pay for it. Bitch, you just trying to pay back that debt from your house. Stop playing. The house of Minaj is fucking crazy, bro. Hell no. I'm good. What else is going on here? I'm not putting up with Neo shenanigans. I'm really not. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm probably gonna be back tonight again, y'all. I'll probably be back tonight for another stream. So shout out to y'all though for pulling up and hanging with me. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you to everybody who sent in a donation towards the goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who liked the video. I'll probably be back tonight, probably like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock or something. If you have not liked the video on your way out, and join the Discord as well if you want to keep up with me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel today, and y'all be safe, and I will see y'all in my next video later tonight. Later.